Oh, it's still September second.
Yeah, it is September 2nd, but I gotta wait until the video comes up. Good?
You're good.
All right, it's September 2nd, 2025, 5:45 PM. We're gonna call this finance committee meeting to order. Present are council members Barker, Cost, Chute, Hauser, and Marmy. First item, the unappropriated balance of the general fund is at $244,169. And the balance of the budget stabilization fund is at $558,848. First item on the agenda is a resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies and certifying them to the county auditor if required in emergency.
Yes, Mr. Chairman and committee members, this is in reference to the yearly item we get with the county. It's in reference to real estate taxes. Will be received. So ask for your support.
Motion by Barker, second by Hauser. Questions and or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, send us off the poll, council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is a request for appropriation amount of $573.40. We know what this amount is.
This is the closeout unspent funds balance of our FY 24-25 grant. The total was $917,045, and we have to get it back last month.
Second. Motion by Hauser, second by Barker. Questions and or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, send us on full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is a request for appropriation amount of $300,000.
Good evening. So a couple months ago, you passed some legislation to extend a water line west of Thornwood Drive and Fay Drive to where they're building the PCA site. That'll provide a 16-inch water main west across that property to the PCA property and allow them to connect into that. So this is about 3/4 of the cost of that project. It's about a $500,000 project to run that water line. And we're cooperating with PCA to help supplement a portion of that. So this is the portion of the city that will be responsible to pay at this time. Asked that this is being expedited because they're hoping, obviously, they're in their construction. We've submitted this to the EPA for approval, and we're wanting to get this in the ground as soon as possible.
Very good. Motion.
Second.
Motion by Barker, second by Hauser. Questions and or comments? Yes.
Just a very quick note, you've thrown out a lot of acronyms that I don't recognize.
Sorry, good question. So this is a water line to extend west of Thornwood and Fay Drive. It'll be a public water line to the PCA site, which is the Packaging Corporation of America site that they're building, and whatever that is, $230 million project within the city. So, was that the, yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, this is the one that's on 21st Street currently, and the semis are always coming out on 21st Street, so it's gonna have a lot more area for them to be able to maneuver and operate, plus an expansion. So,
Sorry about that.
any additional questions and or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, send us on full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is an ordinance providing for the issuance of not to exceed $5,370,000 of notes to renew notes previously issued by the city to pay part of the cost of acquiring, constructing, improving, and equipping a parking garage, including site preparation and all necessary appurtenances thereto, and declaring an emergency.
Thanks again, Mr. Chairman. This is a reference to the $5 million plus in notes for the parking garage. At this point, made a decision. We're gonna roll this note for another year, but made it callable for 6 months. There's some water engineering notice it, I might need to go to a permanent bond in March. So it's a lot more cost efficient for us to wait till that time instead of us doing a ratings call now. We're ready, we could bond this, but the time we do a ratings call, the cost of that, to put it on the bond and then have to do that again next spring doesn't make financial sense to the city. So this is callable, it's a year note, but it could be done in the spring. We'll wait and see. I think rates would go down a little bit. Not playing that guessing game, but cost wise, it's better for us to do it this way. So I would ask for your support.
Very good. Motion by Hauser, second by Barker. Any additional questions and or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor of sentence on the full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Thank you very much. And with that, this finance committee meeting stands adjourned. Next up is service.
All right, we'll call the public service committee meeting to order. Those present are myself, Brad, Chu, Hoss, Neely, and Blind. Up first, ordinance 25-27. An ordinance permitting the public building located at 33 West Main Street, Newark, Ohio. Property currently owned by the city of Newark City to be leased to private business pursuant to Ohio Revised Code 721.23. Until such time as the city completes and implements plans for the expansion of the city administration offices and such other public purposes as deemed suitable. Mr. Rhodes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As you guys are well aware, when we bought the building, there were tenants in there. We're just now getting with the law director's office to write new leases and to releases. I'm just asking I have the ability to move forward and release things that are already leased, but in the city of Newark's lease.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Cost. Seconded by Blind. Any questions from the committee? Questions from the audience? Seeing none, all those in favor of passing this on to council, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. It'll pass with a vote of 5-0. Next will be resolution 25-59, authorizing and directing the director of public service to negotiate and enter into a new management agreement with 33 West Main to operate the property located at 33 West Main Street, Newark, Ohio, subject to the appropriation of funds.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have a framework of an agreement with a real estate company to handle the leasing of this building. And I'm just asking for your permission to enter into a formal agreement with them.
Can I ask the name of the leasing company?
Shay asked.
Okay.
Second.
Motion by Cost. Seconded by Blind. Any further questions from the committee? Any from the audience? Seeing none, all those in favor of passing this on to council, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That'll pass with a vote of 5-0. Up next, ordinance 25-28, ordinance changing the zoning classification of certain real property generally described as 77 North Fulton Avenue, City of Newark, Licking County, Ohio, parcel tax ID number 054-242388-00.000 from that of single family residence RH high density zoning district to MFR multifamily residence zoning district. Zoning code of the city of Newark, Ohio. Are you speaking on this or would you like me to?
Go ahead.
I talked with, Mr. Paul, and he says that this property is already being used in that, they're trying to change the zoning just to cover the compliance. People in the neighborhood don't seem to have a problem, but we'd like to sit in on the planning commission to be.
Did a good job with that.
Thank you.
So just asking to send it up planning commission.
There you go. Any questions? Motion.
Motion.
Motion by Klein. Seconded by Claus. All those in favor of passing this on to council and to planning commission, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That'll pass with a vote of 5-0. Up next. 25-29, an ordinance changing the zoning classification of certain real property generally described as 2249 Cherry Valley Road, City of Newark, Licking County, Ohio. Parcel tax ID number 056-042864-00.001. From that of CSI Church School Institution Zoning District to GB General Business Zoning District, zoning code of the City of Newark, Ohio.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As always, I ask you guys just to send it to us to planning commission. There'll be a public meeting. At that point, you're gonna render an opinion on this, give it back to council for another public meeting. Did you need?
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah. Do I hear a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Neil.
Second.
Sorry, it's already been seconded by Jude. I would like to make a motion to amend this ordinance. The property listed 2249 Cherry Valley Road is actually on both sides of Cherry Valley Road. It's the church is on. Well, it's north, south, east, or west, but if you're going down Cherry or going down Thornwood, the church is on the left. The open field where the billboard is in the shelter area is on the right. This is pertaining only to both properties have the same address, but they've agreed to change an address to the field property where by the river where the shelter is. And they want to change that address to 2205. That has been okayed and approved both by the property owner as well as our city engineering department. So my motion to amend would be to change the address from 2249 Cherry Valley Road to 2205 Cherry Valley Road. Motion by Shute. Seconded by Neely. Any questions on that? Sorry? Yes. Come up to the mic, please, and state your name and address for the record, please.
Rochelle Boland Smith, 237 Violet Court. I wanted to know what plans were in the future for this particular location, since this may change to business.
We'll see those plans at planning commission.
And when will it be released to the public?
Right.
All right, so first we will vote on the amendment. All those in favor, this has been motioned by Shute, seconded by Neely. All in favor of the amendment, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That is 5 yeas, 0 nays. Now on to the amendment, or on to the ordinance as amended. Do we have any other questions or comments on that? Seeing none, all those in favor of passing this on to council and ultimately the planning commission, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. That'll pass with a motion 5-0. Both votes 5-0. Next 25-30, an ordinance changing zoning classification of certain real property generally described as 60 Prospect Street, City of Newark, Licking County, Ohio. Parcel tax ID number 054-201-204-00.000 from that of single family residence. High density zoning district to HB high intensity business zoning district. Zoning code of the City of Newark, Ohio.
Mr. Chair, just ask that you send it to us. We got our public meeting, render an opinion.
Okay. Any questions?
You know.
Okay, motion. Motion.
Second.
Motion by Neil. Second by Blind. All in favor of passing this on to council and planning commission, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That'll pass with a vote of 5-0. Next, ordinance number 25-31, an ordinance changing the zoning classification of certain real property generally described as generally described as 274 North Cedar Street, City of Newark, Licking County, Ohio. Parcel tax ID number 054-1938848-00.000 from that of LC Limited Commercial Zoning District to MFR Multifamily Residence Zoning District, zoning code including Newark, Ohio.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Again, this will be the last one tonight, and we ask that you send it to the planning commission.
Okay. Motion by Neely. Seconded by Cost. Questions? All those in favor of sending this on to council and then planning commission, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. That'll pass on the motion 5-0. Next, ordinance 25-32, an ordinance appropriating the real estate being a part of Outlet 5 as shown on the plot of property of the Simpson Foundry and Engineering Company, 1935, and last conveyed and recorded at volume 481, page 57 of deed records, Licking County, for replacement of a deficient bridge on Riverside Drive over Log Pond Run, which provides access to Owens Corning Manufacturing Plant within the city of Newark, Licking County, Ohio, authorizing the director of law to proceed with a complaint for appropriation in the Licking County Board of Common Pleas and declaring an emergency.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We've been unsuccessful in reaching the property owner, so this is the next course of action. Go to courts and take a small piece of the property that we need to replace this bridge.
As I remember, the original property owner is now deceased, as are all members of his family. And this is a very small piece of property, not being really owned or occupied by anybody. Good. Reason for an emergency clause.
Just expedite all the ready. We've got the funds together, we've got the bridge, and the bridge is failing.
So we don't want anybody to drive across the bridge and collapse.
That's correct.
That would be the reason for the motion by Neely. Seconded by Shute. Any questions? Seeing none, all those in favor of passing this on to council, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. That motion will pass for a vote of 5-0. That concludes our service committee meeting this evening. We will stand adjourned, which will be the. No, there will be no more committee meetings tonight. Council will reconvene at 7 p.m. Thanks, Chair.
Yes. I did.
Hey, what you got?
Well, I know. One minute.
Oh, I never.
I know, in fact, I just know.
Right.
I know.
Well, That's all good. It's good.